Tonight about a federal investigation into a fire station in New Hanover County.
Firefighters have linked Station 13 in Castle Hayne to a number of serious health problems. WECT's Connor Smith got a tour of the station earlier today with county fire officials.
And tonight Connor tells us about the future of the building and its firefighters.
We asked top New Hanover County officials if this station is still safe. Their answer, yes. But a look inside the building shows why firefighters are worried about their health and why a new facility is needed.
This was one of the areas that contributed to the last remediation.
New Hanover County Fire Station 13 in Castle Hayne is facing the same problems it has for years. Beyond just the recurring mold that shuts down half of the building, there's lingering PFAS contamination in the water and the firefighter gear,
where you typically find the material that could be related to PFAS.
County Fire Chief Donnie Hall tells us the location was an older building built for volunteers.
But as the needs in the community grew, they tried to modify the building to make it adaptable for a more modern fire service and having staffing here.
Not for full-time firefighters to sleep and shower here.
Living area, sleeping.
Earlier this year, we learned over a dozen firefighters who have worked here are reporting serious health issues, ranging from cancer to several gallbladder removals. Now a division of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is investigating, with New Hanover County sending them water, air, and mold test results. Hall says they haven't seen a direct link between those concerns and this station.
We see no reason why this building is not safe for our folks to be here.
County Health Director John Campbell says they're doing what they can.
New Hanover County cares about all of the employees that work within their organization. We certainly know that the fire industry has additional risk exposures, and I do believe the county has taken proactive steps.
That includes this new facility right down the road. It opens in September, something they'll make sure is safe before opening.
We don't anticipate any problems with the safety of that facility.
But for now, the focus is still on the safety concerns here at Station 13. The CDC sent us a statement saying they don't comment on open evaluations. The agency will determine whether hazardous materials are leading to health issues and will make recommendations on how to fix them. Connor Smith, WECT News.